Right, Grey Hunter back again. More war in the east. I have noticed since that I could just move one guy out of Riga and just like ruin a few more rail lines. Yep, so I'll do that. The other thing I was going to do, and I keep promising I'm going to do, is supply transport aircraft are not available. Some of these partisan units. I think all my transport planes have been used though, apparently. Don't know what on. Oh, apparently those guys can make it, dropping in massive amounts of fuel and cargo to those guys. Okay, there we go. We're losing a few planes, but it's such an important area for to blow up. And I am quite short on, you know, partisan units, because guess what? They haven't lost that much land. Alright, with that finished, I shall start the turn and see what the Germans do. I don't think that little pocket's going to hold. I'm assuming they're air supplying, which is why it's not isolated. Which sucks a little bit. Dreams of knocking Romania out the war. Not by 41, not unless I massively shatter their line. 42 might be realistic. Right, here they come, just reconning me. I will recon at the start of next turn. See, I want to get aircraft there. I was pointing my finger there, that doesn't help you guys. Actual interdiction of the Romanians. I mean, Bucharest is just there. But just blow a hole and run through to it. Just scouted, that's good. I'm going to turn that off though, otherwise we'll be here for like the rest of the eternity. They've massed a lot of people. Some panzers in the north there. Cut some rail lines. All I want. That mud and then some cut rail lines. I'm creating myself a little bit of a pocket here, but I'm fairly confident. They're pushing hard down pretty much from south of Pskov to Smolensk is their main active as a band. Even that's not me. Oh, I'll lose another city. And enough of one of those guys gets wiped out finally. Nearly took Warsaw in 1941. For a turn they said I was there, but the Italians and the Hungarians are attempting to shift my line. They're making a few movements, but I think they're mainly throwing away men. This is their Panzer IV, this is where I'm mainly worried. These guys will hopefully be able to retreat rather than just evaporate. Never did close that though, it's turning into a little bulge now and I don't like that bit. Proskurov. These guys are just slowing the Finns down. I could just retreat and just ignore the no attack line. Looking very unlikely the Russians will be able to take Leningrad. The Germans, I'm playing the Russians, not the Germans. I really don't know what to say for that. Really don't. Oh, that's probably going to be a pocket. We're going to see another like 10-20 mile advance here. It's nowhere near enough for them. It's grand I don't have to retake later. The thing is they're hammering their way through heavy fortifications, so they're going to have to be taking some losses doing this. I say I want to do a fighting retreat. This is a fighting retreat. They are managing to advance pretty solidly across the line. I'll give them that. The fact I'm using the marsh is just as some sort of like holding area for damaged troops is great. Oh, they held. They're still holding, and then they flee. But they flee rather than get surrounded. It's an advantage. That's looking a bit dangerous up there now. That's looking like a breakthrough. I've got enough troops there to stop them. But yeah. Oh, there we go. That's our first proper breakthrough. They're moving towards Vinitsa. Only with one recognised division though. Fairly certain I can form that up. If I abandon that little pocket there to the south, I can reform quite easily. I can also cut that division off quite easily as well. Unless they do something to widen that pocket. Yeah, my men's starting to rout a bit now. Oh. And they've opened that one up. I'm going to have to do a little bit of movement to excavate those troops. Slowly moving to the marshes. Alright, this is a bit more like the German we should be expecting. I'm not ready to order a mass retreat though. That's the end of August. It's September now. I can't remember exactly when the mud's going to come from. But we're getting close, a few more turns. Might get lucky and I might get an early mud. You always have mud set to random, you have to have mud set to random. The law. End of logistics. Right, another 95,000. Another 34,000 for them. Their casualties are still high. Right. So, north around Leningrad, no movement. Around Pskov, no movement. It's just here. I'm going to have to shift troops south to try and stop that. And this bit here. First, the men in Danzig are still alive. Hooray! No, that was probably a mistake. Let's go burn more rail lines around Königsberg. And you guys move back into Riga. You have done your job, you have caused some pain. Okay. Can't see anybody, so let's run some air recon. I'm just gonna hit the auto again. Not bad, we got some more information now. Run it again, just see if we get anything else. Okay. So, first thing first. Refill the front lines. You three can then step into there. Ooh, that was a nice little bonus. I shall take that. I will then move this guy into there. So, I just managed to scrag a few HQ units there. I'll just move you guys forward to reconnect this part of the line. They can have that a bit of land there. I don't really care. You can join one of these armies. I don't care which one. Pull you back. Pull you back to here. You back to here. At least if I put all my HQ units together, I have an idea where they are. Alright. Not entirely sure I need you yet. So, they kind of slowed me down here. Still got my troops in position. That messing up their HQ units is going to be quite nice. Don't think any of my two guys did anything, so a bit of a shame. My two partisans, literally just one squad of men. It's like 9 men, yeah, 9 men are not going to do much. What about this other one? Not even that. Already 9, so it's 9 squad of 9. That's a few hundred men. It's fine. All good. Right, pull you deeper into the marshes where you can try to rest and refit. Right, do what we can of the south. So, what we need here is a bit of depth. My main worry, if I move these guys out to try and blunt this northern offensive, that means I can pull these guys back to here, one at a time apparently, and then pull these guys back to here, and then we're not too worried. Here I'm just going to move you into there to cut them off, and I've got 3 units here who are almost like they're in reserve for this moment. Get to move up to here along with you and you. You're going to fall back because I'm not losing air units to a break in like that. You can rest up in the town. Right. I am actually going to give up this little bit of land here. Not all of it. I'm actually going to move you out a little bit. But enough that, you know, I'm no longer looking at a big bulge in my lines. Nowhere down here I can actually think about attacking, is there? No. There's a few places I'm relatively strong, but nowhere near strong enough to attack a unit, even Romanians. Should probably pop them into a HQ stack. Same with these calves. Right. So, I'm getting the feeling I am going to have to pull a few more troops south. This little bit here is looking rather annoying. Oh, got them to retreat. Pop them in. Ooh, 73. No, no, no. That is bad. I am not having anything to do with that. Right, that strengthens my line. So what have we got around here that I can rail in? I'm going to move bulk of my troops around this area here, because the north is the big worry. Right, you move up to a rail line. Then we can't rail you anywhere. Oh, you're already on a rail line, that's good. Anyway, you can find a few more divisions, it's a good place. I am not losing Kharkov, I've decided that. Personal red line. Cities that will not fall. Right, hello 40th Army, I think you're about to get a whole load of troops. Right. You can move up to here. You can move up to here. I'm not losing Smolensk either. Where's the next pressure point? Up here, isn't it? Spread the men out a bit more when they get there. Oh, I didn't look at the reports for the turn, see if anyone got themselves executed. Should do that in a minute. Right, I'm going to feed you more into there. Feed you into there. Okay. Now I've got to deal with all this. So, off the train for everybody. Can get off the train. Not many of you actually. So, most of you guys will be joining this new 40th Army. Congratulations. I am sure you will have a long and bloody career as members of the 40th Army. The commander is not panicking at the chance of a German breakthrough, he is just making sure that the right men are in the right place at the right time. If you say anything about panicking, you will be shot. The 40th Army has gone from a shell formation to one of the more powerful ones in my army. Right, I should actually attach it to the southern front as well. Alright, the rest of you guys down here get to join the 38th Army. Also ready to have a long and storied career. One, and now it won't let me click on anyone else. Okay. There's not much I can really do with those guys yet. So we'll move to the next batch. 29th Army. They're not going to be much use until next turn, but I'm pretty sure the frontline units can hold, and then just next turn I'll be able to just cycle these guys in instead. 50th Army. Might actually have a use for the 50th Army if I move up here. See, you can always have find use for a new army. Definitely turned into much more of a bloodier war though now. Oh well, doesn't matter that much. Off the train with you guys. Off the train with you. Alright, where's the 50th? Don't miss Tafka. Me talk good. Me talk like proper human. Me not lizard man. Northwest Front. Yeah, Northwest Front works. I don't really want to attach you to the reserve front. You guys get off the train. Alright, you can move in to start solidifying my line a bit more. Like luxuries such as action points left. I need to find another command stack for these guys somewhere. 52nd Army is up here. Actually be more useful to move the 52nd down to take control of these guys. Put 52nd into Northern Front. And then probably check who else is in this. Actually apparently the reserve front, which is not a good sign. And then 52nd can then absorb all these guys. Yeah. Makes it look like you're actually putting huge numbers of troops into the front. Yes, these guys, the 52nd Army moved up. Yes, what actually happens, we threw a load of guys together, we moved them up, said they were part of the 52nd Army, and then just hoped the historians wouldn't notice. Right. More guys need to move. No, don't want to change the 52nds. I want to add them to the 52nd. Go. New guy up here. No, the 28th isn't horrifically overloaded. Eighth Army. Just making trouble. The Moscow military district guys are being sent to the front, because why would I want them up there in the Moscow military district? Yeah, yes, you can join the 34th. Get off your train, and then that's not a great place to put you. There we go. Move that cav into that area because it looks a little bit weak. Those guys have to wait till next month. Or you can get off the train. I can pop you in there. Okay, so that looks a bit better. Got a whole army here I'm not using. What is sticking around at the back here? pretty much another whole army's worth of troops. Well, hey. Quid then. Probably should have sent them further south, but eh. These guys can move towards Moscow. So, front line. I am continuing to cause trouble. I still hold Danzig. They're going to smash through here. This bit here is a bit more defensive depth. Looking a lot more healthy. Probably should have added them to the 5th Army. Guy here has managed to avoid getting attached to anyone. Like these two here also need to be attached to someone just to give them a chance of surviving the next 5 minutes. Especially seeing we have at least blunted the advance of that panzer unit, mechanized infantry. Okay. So, I think that's the end of this one. I'll see you next time when we see how far the Germans push in. I'm still happy I smashed up those guys.